Hey guys, what's going on? Garanax here, bringing you another video on 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. So we have already covered Hell Red Demon and Hell Grey Demon the past 2 days. If you haven't seen the videos, the link will be at the top and in the description below. Be sure to check that out so you can prepare your team for Hell Red Demon and Hell Grey Demon. In today's video, we'll take a look at Hell Crimson Demon. So what we know about Hell Crimson Demon is, first of course, it's higher difficulty, so the stats of the demon is much higher, and that means he hits much harder and he's also a lot tankier. Second, we can only use red units for the raid. And third, Meliodas will have a significant boost in Crimson Demon, just like in the lower difficulty. So with this information, here are some of the units that I personally feel would be extremely good for Hell Crimson Demon. Note that I'll only be going through the units that Global currently have and will not be touching on future units yet. When it comes to a red boss killer, you will definitely think of Derieri. Derieri is amazing for Crimson Demon because her damage output is so insanely high that she can one-shot the last phase with her ult. Her buff and her passive gives her such a significant boost to her stats that her first skill is actually able to deal more damage than even other characters' ult. So she is definitely the top DPS choice for Crimson Demon. If you didn't summon for Derieri, you could go with Escanor as well. Escanor's first skill has Amplify, which deals additional 30% more damage for each buff he has. His second skill is an AoE ult drain, but also deals a decent amount of damage. And his ult has one of the highest raw damage, so it's pretty awesome as a boss killer as well. But he definitely doesn't have Derieri's level of damage, so don't expect to clear Crimson Demon as easily as with Derieri. Lastly, we have Demon Meliodas. Red Demon Meliodas has the natural advantage against Crimson Demon. His damage output is significantly boosted here. So his first skill places Ignite on Crimson Demon, making him taking 10% more damage for each stack of Ignites. His second skill has Infect, which stops Crimson Demon from recovering after he uses his Lifesteal AoE attack. And his ultimate has Weak Point, which deals 3 times more damage against a debuffed enemy. So Red Demon Meliodas is able to deal high damage and at the same time help your team deal more damage as well. When it comes to support characters in Red, no one can beat Gowther. Gowther is the best support character simply because of his second skill, which upgrades cards. With him, you'll be able to use rank 2 and rank 3 skills more often and see those higher numbers. Another support character that is crucial if you're going with Derieri or Escanor as the DPS unit is Arthur. Arthur's second skill is a basic stats buff that will give you a debuff immunity also at rank 3. So in total, he gives 4 buffs to your team. Pair him with Gowther and you can get this buff very easily. And that will help Derieri and Escanor greatly because Amplify cards increases damage by 30% per buff. So that is an increase of 120% of damage. One more support character that I saw Nagato use was SR Elizabeth, because of her second skill. So this skill provides you with a heal, and at rank 2 and above also fills your ult gauge. I did not know that because I never used her aside from Training Cave. So with Elizabeth on the team, you get this heal that also fills your team's ult gauge, and you also get a 10% heal from her passive. So she's a pretty good support unit that can keep you alive and rush ult. You can also put her on the sub for the passive heal and bring someone else on the front as well. On the sub, you could go with Elizabeth for the heal as we just mentioned. If you want more attack, you can go with Jericho. If you want more HP, you can go with Twigo. Or if you want more defense, you can go with Dreyfus or Dogetto. Personally, I don't have Derieri, so I'm going to go with Escanor, Arthur and Gowther since I've already built them up. And I'll go with either Jericho or Elizabeth on the sub. Now if you have Derieri, for sure use Derieri because her damage potential is so much higher than Escanor. So based on these characters, it should give you some ideas for your own team. So you can assess your own team and see what materials you are lacking to upgrade them. Then you want to farm them accordingly. Especially when this week is the half stamina week, you want to farm as much as possible to make sure that you have the materials to get your team ready for Hell Crimson Demon. I hope this video gives you some insights into Hell Crimson Demon and how you can prepare for it. If you wish to have some discussions for Hell Crimson Demon, consider joining my Discord, link will be in the description below. If you have any tips that you would like to share with other players, feel free to comment down below. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross videos. That's it for today, take care and have a great day ahead.